Our first order of business is approval of the minutes. When committee members have had a chance to review, I would entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Motion?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Item number one, under new business, is approval of a professional services contract with Duncan Coker for engineering services for storm drainage improvements in the City Hall parking deck. The total is $5,900. Tim, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How do I see is the site plan on here? No? Okay. Okay, so in your package, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
In your package, you've
It's
got
in
the
there.
site plan right here behind, located between Annex 1 and Annex 3. We've asked Duncan and Coker to give us a topographic survey and site grading plan. We want to address some standing water that's happening behind that dumpster enclosure underneath the sky bridge. We've got a water inlet for the storm drain that's about 6 inches above grade. And so we've got a lot of standing water around the water inlet. We want to get that addressed. And so we've asked them to provide us those documents so we can move ahead.
Questions from committee members?
Make a motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number one is approved. Item number two, approval of minor public works contract with MAG Contractors for door installation in the south lobby and west lobby of City Hall main building. The total is $6,760. Tim?
Thank you. This is to replace, build new doors to replace 2 existing doors inside the main lobby. The doors that are currently there, I'm not sure their age, but they're not in great condition. They're kind of a homemade type door that looks to have been modified at times over the years. We're looking to have some security improvements, reduce the glass that's in those 2 doors, improved locking devices, and so that this project will construct and install both of those doors and all of the necessary hardware.
Questions?
Motion.
Second.
We've got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number two is approved. Item number three is the approval of balancing change order to the construction contract with Lavender Inc. for the Rice Mine Road Northeast Block Storm Infrastructure Repair Project. A deductive total, Mike, we like that, $46,240.27.
Yes, sir. So,
Like that.
just as it says, this is the balancing change order for that project. A deduct in that amount, and this makes our final contract amount $2,117,820.06.
This is Affleck, right?
Yes, sir.
All that.
This is that.
And the extra kind of stuff that was done helps really shore up that whole area, doesn't it? And that whole infrastructure.
Yeah,
It's
and
stuff.
you know, I think I told y'all several months ago as we were wrapping this project up that we thought we were going to be somewhere around 100,000 under the contract amount, but in our final reviews of the project, there was a substantial amount of sediment collected in the storm pipe under Rice Mine and then on down toward the south. So.
Or the river.
Toward the river, that is correct. So we change ordered in ahead of this, about a $67,000 cleanup, and that's why the deduct is not as much as I predicted earlier.
Carly, I got a question. This, if I remember correct, this project was funded out of surplus from last year, wasn't it?
That's
So
correct.
basically, that money just kind of rolls forward like we talked about last week, right?
So, if this project were to be closed out, you know, depending, when we get the final change order and we're completely done with it and we close the project out, this amount would, and whatever's left over would roll into contingency within the RFFI.
Okay. For the current budget.
Because of the timing, this probably won't be in the current budget proposal.
Okay.
I think, Mike, mentioned that there's still another change order that might need
It's
to come a
gotta
little
come.
bit later, and, yeah.
Okay. Questions? Glad to, Mike, thank you for all y'all's hard work with Lavender. Lavender did a great job on this project to get this finished. If there's no questions, entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number three is approved. Item number four is approval of change order number one to the construction contract with Rev Construction for the outfall line water repair project. The deductive total is $159,000. $55.88. Brian?
Yes, sir. This is, balancing change order, the final contract amount, $745,597.12. This was that emergency contract for the repair on the outfall line at the plant. So it came in under the contract amount, and this will close it out. The funding was 2022 B bonds, so it'll roll back to that contingency.
Questions?
Motion.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 4 is approved. Item number 5 is a resolution authorizing the Chief Information Officer to execute budgeted agreements with Unity. Or is it Unity or Unity?
Unity.
Unity, all right, well, I got it right the first time. Amazing, thanks, Jason.
Yes.
Tell us
thank
what's
you.
going on.
This is
Happened once.
similar to the other agreements that allow me to sign with other of our utilities, such as AT&T and Verizon and Comcast, that sort of thing.
I'll make a motion.
To sign it, but the actual amount comes to back through the process, right? If it's a
Yes,
contract
sir.
for $100,000, it'll come back through us and finance.
OCA would ensure that the contract is up to their specs, and also make sure that this is for budgeted items only. So
Budgeted only,
If
okay.
they were not a budget item, then they would come back to you.
Other questions?
Thank you.
Entertain a motion to approve.
So
Did I get
moved.
it? Moving second, all in favor say aye. Aye. Item number 5 is approved. Is there any other business to be brought before this committee?
I
Our
would like to
next-
say something.
Yes, sir.
We have, and I think this is the correct committee, we've been pretty harsh on some of the subcontractors throughout Tuscaloosa with different utilities. Whoever's subcontracting for AT&T went through my neighborhood and did an excellent job. So I believe in saying hoorah sometimes when people get it right, and they did.
Good to hear.
I'll give you credit for that, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I'll take that today. Any other business or comments to be made before I would call to adjourn? Our next committee meeting is next Tuesday, April the 23rd. Entertain a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved. Second.
Moved, seconded. All in favor say aye.